What's going on? AldoBishalini here, back with another video. Here we are post-release from Zendikar Rising, and we have the notorious Omnath Landfall deck. It's unbelievable. Simic Adventures is one of my favorite to play. I didn't think anything would potentially top that with just the amount of enjoyment that I get from playing this deck. But I think this is probably past it now. Let's go over it. I mean, there's multiple versions, but let's just go over the main foundation first, right? So right up front, Lotus Cobra. It is an absolute must in this deck. Get your ramp up super high, and then once you get into turn, maybe 5 or 6 or whatever, I mean, you're gonna do Genesis Ultimatum, and it happens more often than not. I mean, it's at least 50% of the games, at least. So it's not like this is just some random lucky occurrence. It happens quite often. So you got your Lotus Cobra. Ruin Crab is one that you don't necessarily have to play, but it definitely takes a lot of the cards out of the deck. I mean, I've gotten to the opponent down to less than 10 cards, I think, twice so far, and I think I've played 14 or 15 of these games. So it happens, about 10% of the time. So you don't have to play with this one, but I do, and it's definitely a lot of fun. Plus, it's an early blocker. You're not going to be blocking with Lotus Cobra anyway. So Ruin Crab is definitely a good one to play there. In the middle here, you got some Bone Crusher Giant and Stomp specifically to stop some early attacks, early, smaller creatures. I'll tell you right up front, with the Dimir Rogues, this deck struggles. I think I went 0-3, I believe. Out of, I think the record here so far I have with this deck is 9-5, and 3 of those 5 losses are from Dimir Rogues, because this damn thing can't kill that 1-3, +1, +0 rogue for a blue and a black. Definitely hurts it. Those come out way too fast. You probably have to model this a little bit differently, maybe, but I'm not going to be building around one specific deck. Brazen Borrow, another one that slows it down. I've put 2 in here, and then 3 Bone Crushers, and then you got, of course, 4 Uros, and then a big one, Omnath, baby. Omnath, Locus of Creation, 1 of each color except for Swamp. Draw a card instantly, and then Landfall. It has 3 different levels. First Landfall, you gain 4 life. Second Landfall, you gain the 4 mana there. And then the last one deals 4 damage each to a Planeswalker, which I haven't really seen a lot of Planeswalkers being played so far. And then 4 to each opponent. It is unbelievable, especially when you start getting into the cycle of just constantly playing things over and over again, when you get more landfall triggers and more mana that gets generated by Lotus Cobra. Other ways to generate some more mana, you got Cultivate, right? And then, of course, a new one here, Rolling Regrowth. So you sacrifice a land and then put 2 basic lands onto the battlefield. So there's multiple times where I've actually run out of basic lands. I'm not playing a ton, and I'm not playing a little bit. I think it's right in the middle. We'll get to the lands in a second. Escape to the Wilds, must play in this deck. 100%. Not only do you get just a lot of opportunity to play things inside of your deck that you necessarily wouldn't be drawing that turn, you get to play an additional land. And if you already have some type of establishment with Lotus Cobra or a Ruin Crab or an Omnath already, you can start generating a lot of mana and have it snowball. And of course, haven't lost once this has resolved. Genesis Ultimatum, unbelievable. You're pulling either an Omnath, an Uro, Lotus Cobras, Ruin Crabs. Those are the main things that you get. Maybe a couple Bone Crusher Giants. Even that, though, they're so much fun to play, and it's not that hard. You just have to do some math and to ensure that you get the correct mana in the first place to play Ultimate or Genesis Ultimatum. We're playing 4 of them. You have to. They're an unbelievable card. For mana, so we're playing 1 plains due to Omnath's 1 plane casting cost there. 4 island, 3 mountain, and then 6 forest, since there's more green. You got green here, green, green. These are both green, and then you need green here. So those are probably the most basic lands that you'll end up playing. You can play some triomes. I'm not really using wild cards to cast the triomes. I'm just using what I got. I have 4 of the Katria Triome. They're the best one, obviously, to get for this deck, as you have the main 3 colors of this deck. I'm playing another Triome here. It has a plains, so there's 3 opportunities to play some plains, and then the other 2 colors there. And then the other ones that I'm playing, the new pathways from the dual lands here. So either a blue and a red, and then a red and a green. So it's just what I pulled. I didn't spend any wild cards on them, so just 1 of each there. And then these Fabled Passage, I only have 3 in 21 and 1 in whatever. So 4 Fabled Passages and 1 Evolving Wilds. They count as 2 mana. At the point where you're playing Evolving Wilds, it's probably later in the game, so it really doesn't matter. Just getting those dual landfall triggers is the most important. That's where you start generating a boat ton of mana for the rest of the deck. So, I mean, you can see that we're playing only 10 different cards other than the lands. There's 10 different cards right here. That's all. It's a fantastic deck. I've already played it, so you'll see the gameplay that I'm talking about. But people start scooping it at sometimes 20 plus life, because they're like, after Genesis Ultimatum, and then you get a Escape to the Wilds, and you have more opportunities to play stuff, and it's unbelievable. So you'll see what I'm talking about. At the end of the video, stick around. I'm going to pull up the deck stats that I have with the Untapped website. Not sponsored by them or anything like that, but it's just interesting to see. You'll see the record against Dimir Rogues. So, all right, let's get into it. All right, we have this Omnath deck against Coyote E. So, wow. 3 Fabled Passages, a tapped land, cultivate. Sure. Let's experiment. Haven't played enough with this deck. This is my 5th game playing with it, so. Also, very goofy background here. Very odd for a new backdrop. Okay, going with this little thing with some new lands. Cool. Oh, we got Uro here and a red, so let's get rid of this little dragon while we have the chance. Okay, my computer keeps on wanting to quit charging. All right. Okay, good to go here. We will play Uro first. Sorry, my cursor's not actually popping up for some reason. We'll put Fabled Passage here. And, we'll wait for that. Especially if we get a Lotus Cobra. Not worth pulling anything right now. See what we pull next turn. What do they play here? I actually totally missed this. Oh, just draw a card. 2019. What am I playing? Am I playing an historic? Is there a different version of this that you can play? I'm kind of confused. Alright, got their own Bone Crusher out here. Just pretty much straight up plays it. So another escape into the wilds. So good to go here. We'll fetch a red source, and then we'll play Fabled Passage and fetch probably a green. And then we'll play Escape into the Wilds. We potentially can play this other Fabled Passage because you can play an additional land. Hopefully we get some like Lotus Cobras or something in here. Negative. So we'll save that passage. We do have a Genesis, so we can play that next turn. We need 2 blues, 2 greens, 2 reds. So there's 1 red, 2 red. We need another blue. Need another blue, and then we can Genesis Ultimatum next turn as we fetch for a red here with Fabled Passage. He'll come in for 2. Whatever else he wants to do with 4 mana for, hopefully they don't counter this. So we can create a little bit more mana. We can drop Lotus Cobra, drop a passage that gains another 1, fetch 1 that gains another 1. So that pretty much pays for Lotus Cobra, and then we're able to, I think I did that math right. Well, let's play Fabled. Oh, I just jacked that up. Alright, let's just do Genesis Ultimatum. Oh man, you make one wrong move. Jack everything up. So we need another, so we have green, so we need another red source. Or another green source. Doesn't really matter. This is, let's just double check. That's got red. So we get another green source. And then we can play Genesis Ultimatum. So we put a forest down. Let's put it all down. Why not? Why not? So let's play Lotus Cobra here. Play a Ruin Crab. And then we can play the Bone Crusher itself. And now we got a field. I could have played that. I mean, there's so many different opportunities. Time's running out. I know I have a timeout here, so try not to rush. Unless they have whatever that sorcery is for -4/-4, or the instant, the red instant. We'll do a board wipe, but I mean, we're still good. We still have 2 escape to the wilds, and they scoop. They just have no answer. Just to all that stuff coming at once. That could have been a lot better, honestly, had I properly done some math. I rushed a little bit. I misplayed the... I didn't play the Cobra first before I played the Fabled Passage. So you really have to stop and think before you do anything with this deck, because you have to make sure that you're taking the right path, because there's so many different ones. There's definitely some wrong moves. A lot of the ones where you just keep producing mana and start playing stuff. I mean, yeah, that's all great and everything, but to really maximize it, you can really shut out a game instantly if you do take those passes that instantly just destroy the other person. And yeah, so right there, they just realized they were so against the wall that they just quit. Rice Ball. All right, Mr. Ugin Rice Ball. So we're starting with we can get to turn 3 Uro. Why not? I mean, I haven't really played with this deck much, so everything's really experimental at this point. So I'll see what this kind of hand gets me in the game, to know for future plays. Oh, Triome. Let's go with let's just start with the forest first. Say that Fabled Passage, maybe we would get a a Cobra next turn. A little card draw engine there. Alright, so we get Triome here, which we'll just play, and then pass a turn. Check out yours. Black, green, blue. Put a counter, I guess. Ooh, okay. Let's play the Cobra. And then we can... What can we get out? Can't get out anything that's worth 3. So we'll just play a forest here. Create a blue. And get the crab out. Alright, we'll still get the landfall though, I believe. Yep. So, destroys the Cobra. What did he kill that with? Eliminate, yeah. So, kill the Cobra is the theme of this set right now. So they got an arrow of their own. Gets the land, a scrying land, 1 to the top. Never good there. So we get a blue here, so we can Uro first. Well, let's play the mountain first. Mill 3. Arrow of their own. So let's do ours. We'll play our own island here. Set up for a Brazen Borrower. Extinction event in the graveyard. And then we'll just pass a turn. So Brazen Borrower was one. In this build, let me check. How many do I have? Brazen Borrower, I'm playing 2 right now. I don't know the correct number of those. I really want to play an Ugin in this deck. So we could Brazen Borrower, Brazen the Uro. We can escape to the wilds next turn. So let the Uro resolve, and then we'll Brazen. Sorry about that. Let's get some more. Yeah. It's kind of what you have to do, especially with the Demure Rogue decks. Pretty much casting Petty Theft on the Uro. Cultivate, so what are they up? They have 7 lands right now, 8 and then 9 in hand. And then Uro. Ooh. Okay. So we pick up a Genesis Ultimatum. Huh. So let's play Fabled Passage. What do we have? We have the 2 green, 2 red, so we just need 2 blue, potentially. Let's play the Fabled Passage, mill. Sorry, I got an itchy nose right now. So let's pull a blue, more mill. Another 3 there. And then let's save the regrowth for when we let's play Escape. That plays most of the lands there. We can play an additional land. Yeah. Let's have the options for next turn. So let's play this Triome. No attacks. So we got a Genesis Ultimatum from the Escape to the Wilds. So we'll use that one, save the one in hand. So definitely go kills that crab down to 28. So half their deck gone so far. Pretty good shape right now. They have 4 mana left here. They'll probably Uro and play the Forest. I mean, pretty basic stuff. So they're going to exile and send this Uro out first. So they're all tapped out. We're going to ultimatum next turn. Okay. Let's have some fun. We definitely have enough mana for ultimatum. No counter spells. We have 1 green left. We can use that for cultivate. Let's do it. Woo-wee. Okay. I guess we get double mana here? I don't know. Double cards, too. I don't know if that was right play. Bunch of triggers. Oh, mama. We played the Fabled Passage. Next trigger, we get mana. We have enough to play... Oh, God. Let's crack the Passage. So we'll do damage to them now, 4 to the face. Let's do another green? I don't even know at this point. Mill, mill, mill. Then we can play... Let's do another Escape to the Wilds. So we just have more for next turn. Mountain. And they scoop. There you go. Either they're tired of let's just take a look at the battlefield. Either they're tired of just waiting for me to go. They only have 15 cards left. There's a Ruin Crab on the field. They have an Uro on the battlefield, and then one Uro to cast, and one card left. It's a ton of mana. But then if you just look at what I have here, I mean, I have another Genesis Ultimatum. I have another Omnath. I have a Fabled Passages, so there's 2 cracks right there. I have a Lotus Cobra that I would have played. Bone Crusher, to the face. Another Escape to the Wilds to play for another turn. That's the thing. You just get so much mana, and then you just open up so many possibilities for the next turn for Escape to the Wilds after a Genesis Ultimatum. I mean, I was down to 26 cards, but I mean, we pretty much crushed them just with 1 Ruin Crab from the beginning of the game. We had no Lotus Cobra, just built up mana. We had a Rolling Regrowth, we had a Cultivate, another Omnath like I mentioned. So I mean, right alone here, we could have crushed the Uro with the 3 stomps. So yeah, let's go to the next match. Okay, covered with good old Jace. So we have 4 lands and 2 Escape to the Wilds and a Rolling Regrowth. Still going to keep playing, still have the lands available. Fabled Passage as well. Yep. So let's get a Triumph out of the way here. Mono red, potentially. Just why not another Triumph? There's no other play. Just have options here. Alright, so Teamer Adventures is what it looks like. Probably play Innkeeper next. So let's get a green mana down here. We can save that for next turn. Yeah. Let's save the Stompy for whatever creature they're going to play. Whether it's going to be that 1/1, and Keeper is what I thought, so we'll let that resolve and then stomp that. So stomp. Innkeeper. Love playing Simic Adventures. That's my favorite, but pain to play against it. So let's go. What do we need? Green. We got 2 blues, so another green I think would be helpful. Put that in the battlefield. Let's play Bone Crusher, not Bone Crusher, Uro. Let's see what we get here. We'll Cultivate. We'll play Fabled Passage here. And then we'll just save it for next turn. No place here. So let's see what we have. Potentially need another. We have 2 mountains here. Fair Wishes, so they're gonna. Yeah, I mean we can do nothing about that. So they're gonna triple frickin' granted here. Let's see what they pull. 4 mana right now, so it's not like they have. If they have a Beanstalk Giant, they can definitely ramp into something very big. The first thing they pull is Escape to the Wilds. Yeah, give themselves some options. Second thing they pull, we'll play another Escape to the Wilds ourselves. See if we can get something with landfalls, and then we can kind of use the Cultivate and the rolling Regrowth. So second thing they pull is Volcanic Geyser. Deal X damage to any target. And the last thing, Genesis Ultimatum. Good old Genesis. So you'll see that happening pretty soon. So what are we going to pull here? We definitely need an island here. Okay, Brazen Borrower. I think we need to play an Escape to the Wild for next turn. Or do we cultivate first? And potentially, if we have Genesis Ultimatum, we have enough mana for next turn. So let's do that. So we have the 2 green. There's 2 blue. So maybe we fetch a blue and a red. Yeah, I think that's the best play so far. So let's get a blue and then a red. I think we should be set there. We'll put the blue on the field. And then we have 2, we can play a mountain. And then let's play Bone Crusher just to get some out in the field. Yep. So they're a little ways away from here. They need 2 more blue mana and another red. Which they can get right there. So they're going to Genesis Ultimatum next turn. So that is what I was afraid. They'll fetch another blue and then a red. I mean, that's perfect. I mean, there's nothing that we can do to get rid of these. We can Brazen Borrow. That's something that we could have done. Is Brazen Borrow one of those and slow them down for 1 more turn. Well, let's prepare. So let's escape. Hopefully we get a Genesis here for next turn. There we go. So let's play a forest. Another Triumph. So we'll save that. And the Borrower. We'll have to play Omnath. Oh man, I don't even know. Let's just go to next turn. Well, not yet. We'll attack with the Bone Crusher, unless they. So they're just going to kill that. Okay. So we'll do 2 to me. Another 1. Seemed like they did 4 there. What can I do twice? Well, we'll just end turn. So I'm trying to think of how to play next go around. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This cost 11. We'll play. There's the Beanstalk. Why wouldn't you? Does he not have enough? Why does he only have 1 mountain? We'll let that resolve. And then we're going to Brazen Borrow the Beanstalk. If you want to go, I don't know, it's kind of weird that I'm wondering how he messed up when he fetched 3 lands. For some reason I didn't pay attention to the other lands that he fetched. So let's get this mountain down. Let's get Genesis Ultimatum. Yeah. Of course. Why not? Why am I hesitating? Let's get some Cobras or something. We need something while we do this landfall here. We need something big. I'm really surprised that they had the three triggers for Beanstalk Giant. They had, let's look on the battlefield. I know for a fact that they had one mountain, two forests, and one island. You use Fertile Footsteps. You have three triggers itself and two clovers, and you should get two islands to make it three more, or to three total, um, and one mountain. So you have two mountains, two forests, three islands. And you played Genesis Ultimatum. He had it in his hand. Instead, I guess maybe he fetched the wrong lands, and then he played Beanstalk Giant, like a 7/7. I mean, that didn't make any sense to me. Unreal. But yeah, once you unleash that, I wish I could even see what I would have gotten. He doesn't even know. I have nothing on the battlefield. Yeah, interesting. Let's go to the next match. Okay, going against Indreki. Starting with, so we have our one plains in the whole deck. We have an island to do Ruined Crab and Brazen Borrower. We can flip this for green to play Lotus Cobra and a Genesis Ultimatum. Let's keep. We have an Uro, so we'll have enough for an Uro. We play the green, which we will. Green and a blue, and then another one. So another adventure. Omnath, okay. Let's green. Lotus. So next turn we will have enough. Green source, plains, and we need a red and a blue. Let's choose red and Omnath. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the show. I'm actually okay with attacking with this. I'm taking their card draw away. Yeah, I figured he wouldn't trade. That Innkeeper is so important. Is he playing Swamps? What? Questing Beast. No block. Take 4. Okay, let's play. What do we need here? We'll play the red here. Gain 4. And then what do we want? We have. I really should have played blue first. So double blue, which will allow us to play a Ruined Crab. Let's play the Ruined Crab first. And then... Are we playing this twice? Oh, cycling. Okay, I was like, that didn't make any sense to me. So we'll play this land here. Extra mana. Let's do red. And then we have enough for... Let's slow them down. So let's Bone Crush this. And then let's bounce What do we want to bounce? Do we want to bounce the Questing Beast or the Lucky Clover so they can't double up? I'm fine with the Lucky Clover. And then that's it. No attacks. We'll play Escape next. So play the Lucky Clover. Now they're down to 3 mana. Ooh. So they're going to kill the Crab and then the Omnath. That's a good one. That's a good one. So double Escape to the Wild. So let's get that out. Let's get Fable Passage out. So green. What am I trying to do here? Blue. Let's get Cobra out. Let's crack the Fabled Passage. What do we need for Genesis Ultimatum? We have 2 green, red, blue. So we need an island. Those are the limiting ones there. And then, how many do we have in the graveyard? 5. Oh, whoops. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do red. Bone Crushy. And then no attacks. Sorry, that was really long. Kind of having like a freaking stroke in my head. We'll block the Questing. Oh, Clover, Murderous Rider. I'm gonna take their life here. They're down to 8. Oh, they're down to 8 though. We're at 19. We'll take it. Oh, that's big. So let's play the Evolving Wilds. Blue. And then let's play a Genesis Ultimatum, Lotus, Fabled Passage, Uro, Crab. Draw the card, and so we want to play. We have the plains here. We need a blue source and a green source. And then we're going to crack the Evolving Wilds. We'll put a red. Well, we'll put another green source on the field, but we'll get 2 more triggers from Lotus, which will pull a red, and then another, probably green. So then we'll have Omnath. And then we can, let's keep going. Crack the Fabled Passage. Cultivate. Green. More triggers. Let's do a Cultivate. I don't know. Let's get a red. And freaking another green. We'll do Cultivate. We need a blue and a green. I'll put Green on the battlefield, untapped. Trigger, 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 trigger. See that these are the really long ones. So we have one of each color, so let's do another red. Let's do another green. Let's do Evolving Wilds. Let's do another trigger, trigger, trigger. Down to 4. Let's do red, and then a green, and then we can do Bone Crushy, straight to the dome, down to 2, and then, we have 2 left. What do we do with the 2? Nothing, I guess. Wait till next turn. No attacks. They're dead. I'm surprised I didn't scoop yet. Beanstalk. Search for 2 more mana. And then they have this good old thing to cast. Go ahead. Attack with Questing Beast. Block with Omnath. Wait, what are they down? Down to 27 lands. And the scoop. They're done. They're done. Keep on moving up. Alright. Playing the Tay. Let's see what we got here. We got 2 lands, an Uro. I think it's doable. Let's keep it. Haven't mulliganed once with this deck. Alright, let's play Triumph. Play the Ruined Crab next. Alright, white-green. Another Omnath. Yeah. Ruined Crab. Fabled Passage. Mill. What are you playing? ECD. Next. End turn. Need a land next turn to keep this moving with Uro. Euro? I can't say when people say Euro. Or Yugen or you scoop. Okay. Take it. Alright, Mr. Aster. Come get some with Omnath. Alright, so we're playing... Oof, that is not good with the lands. Ruined Crab, Brazen Borrower, Escape to the Wild is the only potential here. We need more land. We have a Genesis Ultimatum. This is the first time I think I will mulligan. Alright, so we have 4 mana here, a couple Escape to the Wilds, 1 Ultimate. So, what would we get rid of? I guess we get rid of the Genesis, potentially, or maybe just the Plains. I think probably the Plains. Let's get rid of the Plains. Alright, so we're on the play. Let's play the Triumph. Blue mana, very good. So I'll play one of those. Next turn. Playing Rogues, maybe. Maybe. Do we even do that yet? I mean, no. We're not showing anything. Are they playing rogues? Dimir rogues? Yes, they are. They're playing the Dimir rogues. Couple off the top. Hits me for one. Do they mill there? No. Okay, my turn. So doubled Fabled Passage. Let's just go next there. Play Escape next turn. I guess they're holding up for maybe, I don't know. Go for another blue. Maybe we will play this. We'll sack this. Sack a forest, unless they counter it. Yeah. No rampy. So unless they have another one, we'll play Fabled Passage here. Activate ability. We have the red mana here for Escape to the Wilds. We'll draw them out, so we'll get another, I guess we'll get a red mana source here. Play Escape. Unless, like I said, unless they have another Drown in the Lock, or another one of the spell, yep. Okay. That's 2 Drown in the Locks gone. Another hit. Another Escape. We'll play Triumph. Another Escape. Another counterspell. I'm guessing I have a lot of counterspells and no rogues. Okay. All land with 1 Bone Crusher. So more mill. So we lose Forest and a Ruined Crab. Alright, so what do we need for Ultimatum, which we have, and do we play it though, is the thing. I think we'll probably play another Escape. But, red, red, blue, 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 green. Yeah, I mean, we have enough. So, we'll play another blue. We'll get rid of this Thieves Guild. Let's play that. Stompy. Unless they're going to counter that too. I would be very surprised. We have, what do we have? We have enough for Escape to the Wild this turn. So let's get Bone Crusher out. Yeah. Or maybe I should have played Escape. I don't know. That's probably the wrong decision there. Well, it's gone. We'll get this guy out here. Mill. So whenever he enters the battlefield, controller mills 2 cards. Down to 7. I'm kind of went fast. So Uro. Do we have enough? What is this? QQ? What is that? 2, 2, 2, 6. That's 9. Do we even attempt? We can't Uro hope for the best and get another land and play Genesis Ultimatum, so I'm just going to frickin'. They've already played 2 Drown the Locks. Let's just go for it. Oh! How do you have all of them in your hand? That's unreal. That's unreal. So let's play Escape. I mean, what else? Alright, definitely. Let's get Omnath on the field. We have to. We need to gain some life. Don't you dare. That's unreal. All 4 Drownalocks. That is insane. That's insane. Yeah. Good game. You drew every single one. You drew every Drownalock. That's ridiculous. Whatever. Salty. Or whatever you want. Pew, 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 4. I have pew, pew, pew. We got Fabled Passage, Forest, and a Plains with a Lotus Cobra, Omnath, and a Brazen Borrow with an Escape to the Wild. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's start off with a Forest. Okay, look at that. You milled a Lucky Clover, a Fey, and a Brazen. Oof. Simic Adventures at its best. Lotus. Get him. Get him. And play Omnath next. Lucky Clover. So we need. So can we? Wait, hold on. No. We can't play Omnath next. Nope. So let's play this Forest. Trigger blue. Uro. Let's do Mountain. And then a blue. And then before they play anything, let's just Brazen Borrower their Lucky Clover. Slow them down. Slow roll and attack with the Cobra. Alright, good turn there. Got some funky colors out here. Don't have any blue mana. I'll get a blue here with Fabled Passage. They play Uro of their own. Alright, 1 mana. And they play a little wall. Okay, Omnath, baby. Omnath. God, I wish I had that blue. That kills me. But we'll put the Fabled Passage down. We'll trigger the blue. Then we'll play Omnath. If we trigger it again, we will get more mana for an Escape to the Wild. You would need a... So let's crack this. Let's get a blue mana. if this is for the Cobra, let's do, I don't know. Let's do red. What? I messed that up. What happened there? Oh man, I'm still getting used to this deck. Alright. Let's just keep it. No cycle. Next to combat. Mess that up. No attacks. Oh, I cracked the passage. It was only the +4. Then I was... I don't know. I don't know what I did. I gotta pay attention more. Alright, Beanstalk for 2. 2 untapped. Alright, enough for a Brazen Borrower. Or a Love Struck. Double Love Struck there. And then maybe another wall? Nope. Ooh, okay. Let's get out the Evolving Wilds. Trigger +4. And then we'll do another red. And then we'll play Escape. Oh! Oh my god. So let's get this frickin' double Lotus out. Choose a color. Wait, do we have enough for Ultimatum? Oh, we definitely have enough for Ultimatum here. Oh, we need a blue. And then crack this passage. Oh, God. Hold on. Crack it. Is this what people are saying? Crack it? Crack the passage. So we have 2 blue. We have 3 blue. We need another red spell. I don't know. So red, I guess? But we're going to trigger it again. Red. Oh, yeah, baby. Genesis. Oh, and the triggers happen. This is kind of maybe the worst Genesis. Oh, we draw Genesis. Oh, yes. Mill. Lotus. Let's get a green. And a green. Lotus Cobra. Lotus Cobra. Crack the passage. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Ah, this is great. A blue. Blue source, trigger. What are they down to? 24. Let's do cultivate. So green. Red. Blue. And then green and a blue, and they scoop. Ah, there's another one. Can't handle the long turn. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love this deck. All right, looks like we're playing Tejan. So we start. Oh God, what an awesome. Oh, if we just need 1 green mana, I'm gonna keep it. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. So they mulligan, start with 6. Dimir Rogues. Oh, yes! The green mana. We're going to start with that to get Lotus out next turn. Clutch top deck. Huge. Huge. So, this Lotus will definitely help us. Plains doesn't help us that much. So let's get the island out. Lotus. Soaring Thought Thief. Good old Dimir Rogues. It's probably the most popular that's being played right now. It's kind of why I really don't want to play Rogues. Mill. Oh, you milled my Omnath. Oh, you bollocks. Let's get the Second Cobra out. Alright, so now we got some lands here. We got some freaking lands. Let's get another Triome. Produces 2, so we'll just do 1 blue. It doesn't really matter. Blue. Crab. No attack. So we gotta get to Genesis Ultimatum fast because these rogues really build up pretty quick. So there goes. Grab. Evolving Wilds. So they're going to go deal 9. Go down to 10. Oh. That's rough. What are they counting? Oh, I thought they were going to play... oh, man. Jesus. Oh. Down to 7. Oh. One mana away from Genesis Ultimatum. Let's get one of these guys out of here. What am I kidding? We're done. We're You're going to draw a card. I mean, there's nothing I can do right here. Just cycle this land. Good game. Told you that the frickin' rogues are quick. Come on, give me a good game back. Come on. Good game. How rude. Okay. You can go. You can go, guy. Actually, I just did. Alright, Charlie Conway. The hell of a guy. Hell of a group. Alright, so... Good hand. Good hand. Double fate. You know, we got a Fabled Passage to crack open. Dual Lotus Cobra with a cool change of art there. Escape Brazen for some slowdown. Slowdown. Cracking the Fable already. Desperation, then. That shows desperation. Throwing a Fabled Passage down on the first turn. Alright, so let's get this. Triome. Big old middle finger. Double slam, or whatever that was. Doubled Fabled Passage. Black. Okay. Ooh, hello. Hello. Don't kill it. I'm warning you. Don't kill it. He's gonna kill it. They're gonna kill it. Yeah. Murderous. Murderous. Alright. How about another one? What can we do with... Let's get the mountain down. Nothing we can do here is blue. Next. We can play Genesis Ultimatum next turn. Not Genesis Ultimatum. Escape the Wilds next turn. Potentially borrow something, but nope. They just played Uro. Tap land. We get a Uro of ourselves. Can we get to escape? No. I think we're 1 mana short to get to escape with Uro. So... do we just play escape right now? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's the right move there. So Uro here. Play the blue. Yeah, it would be 1 short with escape. Just go next turn, attack. So we have a Brazen Borrow at hand. We can escape next turn, so we can drop a Fabled Passage, crack both, trigger Lotus again. Bullocks. The worst freaking person. Goodbye, Ultimatum. Unreal. What are we doing? Highlighting escape. What are you doing? Oh, I was gonna say, what are you doing? You're not gonna take Ultimatum? Yeah. Nothing we can do there. It's only a matter of time, fellas and ladies. It's only a matter of time when Escape to the Wild pulls Omnath and a bunch of other crap. Good crap. Oh! We don't have enough here, though. We don't have enough with the frickin' Cobra not here. Let's crack this. Get a green source. Build up towards Genesis Ultimatum. And then we can play. So let's see. Let's play. Let's play Fable. Genesis. Oh, why I keep saying Genesis? Escape. So we have an Omnath and another Escape and a Triome. So we can play a Forest. And then let's get another. We have enough for Genesis Ultimatum, so another blue. Alright, so red, red, green, green, blue, blue, blue. Enough for Genesis next turn. don't play another Agonizing Remorse. I'll go nuts. We have another escape, though, so we can potentially get another Genesis if that happens. Sure. I'll take a Planeswalker. We haven't really seen any Planeswalkers. Let's bounce this. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We have enough for Genesis Ultimatum. Play. Lotus, Bone, Lotus, Mountain. Let's get a plane. So what do we have on the field? We need a plains and a blue source. And then we'll play green source. Trigger again. So we need already a red source and a blue source. And then Omnath. Draw a card. So we just lost. What did we lose? An escape? We did lose an escape and a trio. It's okay. We're in pretty good shape here. Dual Cobra, a Giant, and an Omnath. And this was what? Every time it exiles 2 cards from the top of their library. So, I don't know. I'm down to 33 cards. They're at 43. They kill Omnath. It's okay. Okay. Remain calm. Alright. Let's play Escape. Let's see it. Give me something. Give me an Omnath. There we go. So freaking, what do we need? We don't have a plains. So let's put this Triome. Need a plains for Omnath. And we have a red, blue, green, plains. And then we'll just do another blue. So Omnath. Draw a card. We'll play another blue. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Green. Red. And then we can play Uro. So we can send another land down. So Fable Passage. Trigger, trigger, trigger. So we got blue, blue. All this crap. Let's do red, green, let's escape Uro. We have enough for that. Let's do Fabled, escape, escape, and a Lotus. Oh man, these turns are long. They can just keep going and going. So this should be, should put Evolving Wilds down for the face. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Blue. That was a green. Blue. One Ruin Crab. Let's get Bone Crusher. Base. Let's save this ship for next turn, so we'll do Bone Crusher here. Just play that out. Hold this Fabled Passage. And an Evolving Wilds. Next to combat. Attack. What do we lose? That's okay. So that's done. End turn. Alright, so our board's very big. Hopefully they don't have an extinction event. This is odd, odd, even, odd, odd, even. So either you want to get rid of the Omnath and the Cobras or these creatures, but you don't wipe the whole board is the thing. So there's a mix there. Dispel, also destroy it. Okay. Sure. And they scoop. Oh, I love this deck. Alright everybody, this is the end of the video. If you have made it this far, I truly appreciate your view. It's over an hour of content where, you know, I had a lot of fun playing the Omnath Landfall deck. It gets super ridiculous as you saw in those previous games. Here, I wanted to show you the stats for the deck. This is out of Untapped. Website, not sponsored by them or anything, but I have a small subscription. It's only $5 a month, and it really shows you a lot of good stats. Even the free version is really good. So this is the Omnath Landfall. I apologize, my cursor is not showing up, but as you can see, overall I am 10-5, just over 2 hours of gameplay. On the draw, you can see 71% is a big time advantage there for this deck. As you know, 45% on the play from there. As you can see at the top, Dimir Rogues, 0-3, could not beat them. Could not beat them, and typically I wasn't really that close. There was one match that you saw where they had drowned the lock 4 times, and they drowned the lock my Omnath and my ultimate Genesis Ultimatum, and they had all 4 of them. And yeah, I think that was just very fortunate. I think we would have gotten them there. But still, they still had the cards, and they still beat us, and we were 0-3 against them. Everybody else, 1-0. I mean, other than the 5 losses, 3 of those was against the Mere Rogues. I mean, 10-2 against the rest of the field. I didn't change up anything. If you scroll down here, I did change 1 land. I went from green and red to blue and red, and then if I change anything else, I am not playing this. I just threw this in my sideboard just to kind of keep track of potential differences that you could play. But Migration Path is another one where it adds cycling to it as well, and it's just 1 more mana, but just that cycling, that's the difference there. Before I added a Brazen Borrow and took out 1 Bone Crushing Giant. Ugin's got to fit in this deck somewhere. I put it in my sideboard, and like I said, that's just to kind of keep track of things that I potentially might want to play. Ugin's got to fit in this deck somehow. I mean, there's times where you can play stuff by turn 5 with 8 mana. Very, very realistic there. So overall, you can see the record here on an upward trajectory once the Zendikar Rising was released. Like I said, it is a lot of fun. If you take a look at some of the games here, though, my last one I just played was 11 minutes. Previous one, 12 minutes. Here's a rogue deck that I lost in 4 really quick there. Moving down here, here's some more play history. Here's a big big set of them. So 7 minutes I won there. I lost against Demir Rogues in 8 minutes. Couple really quick 1 minute one. This guy completely quit when he saw what I was playing. Won here in 11 minutes, so that pretty much was when I went off again. Here's another 8 minute, 9 minute. Pretty much when you get to that mark, you're hitting everything that you need to hit. So, hey, totally recommend the Untapped. And like I said, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoy it. I put a lot of content, a lot of matches onto this video, so everybody is well aware of how to play this deck, and just to really the true potential. It is honestly a graduate level statistics problem to figure out the amount of paths and choices that you can take when everything is clicking. So, alright, that's long enough for the outro. It's already more than 4 minutes. Hope you enjoy it. Please come back, subscribe would help the channel out, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, everybody.